What truly destroys the one who tried to hurt you isn't revenge. It's your indifference. Have you ever thought about the psychological impact of being treated as if you never existed? Those who hurt you want to see you broken, reacting with anger, sadness, or despair. But there's something infinitely more devastating: ignoring them with elegance and superiority. When you don't react, don't fight back, don't seek revenge, you're saying, without words, "You never had control over me." Imagine the power of moving on as if nothing ever happened. No passive-aggressive hints, no scandals, no drama. Your absence becomes the punishment. Your peace becomes their humiliation. Now think about the times someone tried to bring you down. What do you think would hurt them the most? In this video, you'll discover the most powerful and silent way to show the one who hurt you that they never had any power over you at all. And the best part? You do it without losing your dignity, without stooping to their level. Get ready, because what you'll learn here will flip the script. The Stoics discovered, over 2,000 years ago, something that modern psychology only recently began to confirm: whoever controls their reaction controls the game. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to it." And this simple truth crushes the ego of anyone who tried to manipulate you. Because while they expected you to break, you become untouchable. Not out of revenge, but out of self-mastery. The greatest retaliation isn't hitting back, it's showing that the blow never landed. 1. Indifference destroys more than 1,000 words. They want a reaction. They want to see you explode, suffer, beg for revenge. But when you refuse to play that game, when you choose silence over scandal, you send the most powerful message there is: you are not worthy of my energy. And that hurts, because you become a mirror, a reflection of the failure of someone who tried to wound you and failed. 2. The one who hurt you wants to feel important. Denying them, that is the real punishment. Behind every emotional attack, there's a hidden desire to be recognized as someone who had an impact. But when you simply move on, without explanations, without demanding justice, they feel the void. They wanted to be the center of your pain. Instead, they receive silence. And that silence weighs heavier than any aggressive response. 3. Your absence speaks louder than any confrontation. Picture this: someone betrays you, humiliates you, disrespects you, and you simply vanish. No justification, no drama, no trace. Those who wanted war and find nothing. And in that nothingness, desperation is born. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy." You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Your peace is your counterattack. Your absence is the punishment. 4. Your success is the ultimate humiliation. They expected your downfall, but instead you grow, you evolve, you smile. While the one who tried to break you imagined your destruction, you were busy building the best version of yourself. And here's the harshest blow: you win quietly. No revenge, no explanations. With each victory, you shout to the world, "You failed to destroy me." There is no punishment more devastating to an ego than watching, helplessly, the happiness of the one they tried to ruin. 5. Contempt is an invisible weapon, and unbeatable, because anger still creates a bond. Hatred is still a form of attention. But contempt? Contempt is total erasure. It's when you treat that person as if they were never part of your story, and that corrodes them, because the manipulator doesn't want to be hated. They want to be remembered. But what you offer is oblivion. Epictetus used to say, "Evil should not be answered with shouting, but with silence." 6. Self-control is the highest form of power. The manipulator wants to see you collapse. They want to see you reacting, begging, explaining yourself. But when you respond with calm, with elegance, with coldness, the control shifts. You have power over your mind, not over external events. As Marcus Aurelius put it, you're not being passive. You're showing a strength few possess, the strength to master yourself. And this serenity, it destroys, because it makes it painfully clear that the other person never had the control they thought they did. 7. Disappearing without explanations is silent torture. If you argue, they can defend themselves. If you fight, there's still dialogue. But if you simply walk away, in silence, without goodbyes, without closure, you take all the control out of their hands. And that is unbearable. Seneca once warned, "Do not argue with fools. Their words are traps for your dignity." When you choose to vanish with class, without resentment, without rage, that person is left alone. with their own mistake. What seemed like a victory becomes a mental prison, and in that prison, they become their own jailer. Time collects, and it collects with interest. At first, the one who hurt you may think they've won. They might even mock your silence, but time is relentless. As the days pass, and you don't react, don't come back, don't mention them, discomfort turns into doubt. Doubt turns into guilt, and guilt becomes irreversible regret. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Time is like a river. If you wait long enough, you will see the body of your enemy float by. You don't need to do anything. Your absence is the seed. Time does the harvest." Reflection. Final message. Don't seek revenge. Don't chase after those who hurt you. The true victory is to move forward, with dignity, in silence, and in peace. The one who tried to hurt you expected chaos, but what they'll receive is far worse, the certainty that they never mattered at all. The strong person doesn't scream, they simply stop looking back. And that is what reduces the one who hurt you to dust. If this message stirred something inside you, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Here you learn how to win, without getting your hands dirty. And to let me know you watched until the end, comment the word "overcome" down below. I'll leave 2 more recommended videos about Stoic philosophy that will strengthen your mind even more. Until next time. And remember, silence is your most powerful weapon.